talked about sage versus psychopath. If you are a sage, it goes without saying that your very thinking is not your own, it's the thinking of all mankind. You're tussling with the great problems of the world. And many, many there are. We don't even have to go into it. Take it for granted that the one who wants to walk the Siddhartha road is walking over a thorny ground. Right. So who is there to give a fuck about what you've suffered and gone through mentally and emotionally except yourself? All the love in the world is not going to really touch upon all of the wounds that you have suffered. It will be reinforcement. It will be extreme important consolation. But the individual who is the lover is also going through their inner tribulations. So Heidegger is presuming that there is a state of care in this wide philosophical sense that must emanate from within your own being and be directed toward yourself as a being. And the birth pains, it's like a snake shedding its skin. There's tribulation involved. The butterfly coming out of the cocoon to spread its wings. There are these aches and pains of the great nostalgia as you move from lower states of ignorance to higher states of awareness. Consider a sage merely looking at the state of the world. Isn't that enough woe for one lifetime? A sage, a lover of nature and reality, looking at the desecration of nature. Isn't that enough woe for a lifetime? Yeah, but who then brings the balm? Who gets you up to face the new day? One can say, well, I gave up that long ago. I live for others. I know they need me. And so I struggle on and do what I do because I live for my loved ones. Who said you shouldn't? That's fine. That is an area of consolation. But Heidegger's presuming something even more primordial than that. So that even if you didn't have a parties that you would want to live for and struggle through life for their own good, there's another deeper, more ontological state of care that is already there as a cache, presuming that as a sage you will meet these tribulations along the way. Right? There's already an apothecary within. There's already the mendicant within, because only an evil force would have you go through all of those trials and tribulations and not have a modicum of succor and solace. So care then takes on this extremely interesting, levels where it's an ontological ability that all people have to care for themselves in their darkest hour. Daniel.